right, so open up the link.
What link? Oh, that. Alright.
Oh god,
Google
I
Doc.
just realized something. This might be a Futa picture where... Oh, it is a human Futa. Okay.
I've seen the human Futa picture. It's not bad.
Well,
No, but now we're getting into the even more of a pet play fetish here.
well, here's the thing. Here's the thing we got to remember here. It doesn't matter because the voices should be identical anyway. That being said, we're gonna need someone who can do a Pinky impression. I'm not gonna try that. No.
I can't do Pinky for God's sake.
All right, AJ, you know what that means.
No, because I can only do it in roleplay.
Someone's got to do a Pinky impression.
Where's Alyssa when you need her?
Alyssa can do a Pinky impression.
God knows, but she can try.
Let's just get...
She's a female, for God's sake. None of us are females.
Alright. In order for me to do a Pinky impression, one of you kick me in the nuts.
Get your brother to kick you in the nuts.
Excuse me while I try and put my foot through the internet.
No, dude, if you put your foot through the internet, I'm pulling all of you out, and we're gonna hang out.
Yay.
The mystical lands of internet transportation.
It will be a thing.
Along with 3D printers. Alright, we still need to figure this out. We need to...
Is everyone on the thing?
I've got the document open.
This is gonna be glorious. So the first goddamn thing in this story, someone's gotta do a Pinky impression. We're not just sitting here like,
Here's in the superstitions, black cats and voodoo dolls. Fuck, I got the song in my head now. I hate this freaking fanfic already because it's got my sock. Sock? Someone shoot me now.
Well, you still got
this stream is just going to be weird, isn't it?
Well, I'm gonna put it on YouTube, so you know.
Oh, it's a Futa Freak Out.
Just noticed that. All right. Time to we got to start this. Who's gonna be Pinky? Who's gonna be Pinky?
Final, you stay here and watch her.
Close enough. All right, so I'm not sure who should be like narrating most of this. I'll try and narrate most of this.
You want me to try and do Pinky or?
I just did.
I know. I just wanted to try it for a minute.
Fine.
Nah. I can't do Pinky.
Fuck you too.
All right. Dramatic narration time. Shit, I gotta look this up.
What narration?
Yes, there's got to be a dramatic reading. Let's see now.
Is it gonna be a dramatic reading?
I don't know. It's gonna be a reading nonetheless. We gotta be all classy and shit. We have to do this with the utmost of class and respect for all literature as we know it.
Excuse me while I try to pretend to be Mike the microphone then.
I gotta do...
I've heard his dramatic readings. They're pretty nice, actually.
Well, we're not nice. We're certainly not gonna be nice here. As in nice, I mean like...
I could do vinyl.
Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, let's see now.
I imagine she's gonna have sort of a tomboyish voice.
Yeah, probably.
She's a disc jockey.
Pinky grabbed her coat and put it as quickly as she could. Dash had already ran out the door, a furious expression on her face.
Where are we?
The first sentence. The first paragraph.
First sentence, all I can see in the first sentence is Vinyl, you stay here and watch her.
You don't see the thing after that? Like, you don't see, like, the information after that?
Oh, right. I wasn't paying attention.
Should we just start over so Elliot doesn't have to edit too much?
I'm not gonna edit out this bullshit in between the sentences. This is what makes it charming. Come on. Who the hell?
He's not gonna edit shit all out.
Oh, okay.
Art by laziness.
Are we okay by swearing sometimes?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Who the hell cares?
We'll have to put a warning. Contains vulgar language sometimes.
Contains vulgar language. Oh, by the way,
Dude,
we're
it's
also
a
reading an
fan
adult.
fiction.
We're also reading an adult fan fiction about dicks.
Shut up.
Vulgar might exist.
Fuck
Okay.
you.
All right. Who's saying this line?
Well, it's Vinyl saying the line, I'm pretty sure.
Huh.
What?
Just make sure she doesn't go anywhere, alright? We'll be back soon.
Pinky bolted out the door, an engine revving
Impatiently.
impatiently. Shut
Maybe-
up!
Maybe the person who can't spell shouldn't do the narration.
Shut up!
Yes.
Shut up! Okay.
I'm sorry.
Vinyl watches the car pull out and zoom off, nonplussed. There was a clatter at Futasha. Bleh! There was a clatter as Futasha tried to run to the window, and
Misjudged.
Misjudged.
misjudged her ability to run on her hands and legs. She ended up on her back next to the couch, cringing and making strange noises. Okay. I'm gonna have to read all this, ain't I? She turned
You
back
want me to read it?
No. We could try and fluctuate this off, but I at least want to get, like, most of these paragraphs out in the first section. Because I'm stupid. She turned back around to the human Futasha, scratching her chin.
Well, alright.
She walked over to Shy.
You alright? Looks like you got a little rug burn there.
She lifted up Futasha's leg and held up the reddened area.
Here, let me give it a kiss.
She pressed her lips against it, gently to it, and set. Oh God, I'm stuck at this. It's like people are watching or something, and set Futasha's legs back down. Futasha stopped making noises. Vinyl remained crouched next to her, inspecting her.
Better, right?
She nodded a little bit, or Shy nodded a little.
Man, you're a weird little thing, aren't you?
Vinyl poked. Shy in the chest, surprised the human had anything to speak of. She began to blush, and Vinyl noticed, but kept poking.
From what I can remember, you've got the same proportions you did as a pony, mostly.
She lifted Futasha up, inspecting Futasha's backside. Futasha stared in confusion, looking over her shoulder. Alright, I'm gonna be done with the narration for now. Then it could be like AJ's classy narration for the rest of this. Actually, no. How about we fluctuate per page? So next page, AJ is gonna be doing the classy narration, and then so on and so forth.
How many pages are there?
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
There are 3. Actually, there are 4.
4.
Alright.
Yeah, hang on a moment then.
Who's gonna do the Futashi's voice?
Who
God
could do a
knows.
good Futasha? I mean, who could do a good Fluttershy impression?
Well, basically all you have to do is, nah. Shut up. I'm not a woman, I can't do...
No.
Yeah, AJ's close enough.
Fair
Alright.
enough then.
Alright, we gotta, okay, Alright, so we had the na, but said? Okay. I mean, so is someone gonna say the na, or am I gonna have to be like, ah?
If you want me to do the narrating, I can do it if you want.
No, but I'm still on the first page, so I'm still doing the narration. I just need to know who did the na.
AJ.
What? Oh. No.
She whined, reaching out and trying to pull herself up. Vinyl grabbed and held, what? Grabbed a hold of her. Grabbed a hold of her arm and helped her get onto the couch, where the former pony huffed and sat down with a sour face.
I recognize that wine.
Vinyl, bored now, walked over to the music player and began shifting through what R.D. and P.P. had.
Usually means I'm about to get a face full of pony wang and an evil eye from Tavy because... I can't do that now, can ya?
She looked over at Shy from the tip of the top of her glasses. Shy was pouting. Shoulders slumped. She looked at the window and made a quiet noise that struggled itself in her throat, and her eyes teared up.
Ah, shit.
Vinyl whispered to herself.
Hey, do you like music? I can make some killer beats.
She began to fiddle with the player, rapidly tweaking through the stations while flipping through the cases for the music CDs. A loose CD fell out as she passed over it. She caught it between her thumb and forefinger, missing an R. Ah! It was plain, white with special written on it. In Pinky's handwriting, with extra balloons and hearts. Vinyl tossed a look over her shoulder to check on Shy. The pony was just watching her.
Don't think she'll mind.
Vinyl murmured, slapping the CD into the player and waiting to see what came out. She's into superstitions, black cats, and voodoo dolls. Vinyl began to tap her fingers to the beat, starting to move her hips and tap her foot to the beat.
Hey, not bad. This is the song I suggested for... Ooh, this is Pinky's...
Vinyl looked back over to Futa and grinned, still rocking one bond to the beat.
Ever heard this before?
Futa nodded.
Like it, huh?
Futa nodded very quickly. A grin crossed the DJ's face as an idea popped into her head. She began to move to the beat, nodding her head, wiggling her hips to the bass. She had Futa full attention. A clap of her hands, a tap of her foot, and Vinyl began to bounce her whole rump to the chorus. Futa were locked on to the jiggling. A weight started to rise against her belly.
Oh, now that's special.
Vinyl murmured with a sly grin.
DJ Paltry doesn't get chubs.
Oh,
Let's see if we can get that chub to full mast.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
I'm so sad for reading that.
Oh, you think you're sad? I have to read the sex scenes.
Hooray.
Oh,
I don't know. I think you do, actually.
yes, I've got to read the sex scenes.
Unless you would rather me do it, since you're reading Vinyl.
No, I'll do it. We're taking it in turn, so it's my turn, so I will do it.
She'll make you take your clothes off and go dancing in the rain. Vinyl slid a finger underneath her shirt bottom and pulled it up till she could grab it with her teeth, showing off her belly. She began to step closer to Futa, sliding her arms behind her back and unclipping her bra. She held it in place while she shook her chest in front of Futa completely devoted face. Dropping it completely, she took hold of the little bar in each nipple and began to tweak it herself to the beat, her hip rising and rocking like she was riding an invisible bull. She dramatically removed her glasses, keeping her eyes closed. A flick of her wrist tossed her shirt off, and she slid her glasses back on with a wide grin. She shook her body around until she was shaking her ass in Futa face, who began to reach out for it. She stayed one step ahead of the pony, digging her fingers into the edge of her jeans and pulling them down just enough that Futa could see her thong and the edge of her butt. Every butt jiggle seemed like it would pull out of reach, and then she would shake them closer.